Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And what a matchup this is. Two survivors of the expanded college football playoff grind, two of the top 4 seeds when it all began. Both sides have been challenged and pushed all year and through the playoff. Now it's time to find out who can take that final step, as we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, great job here by the quarterback to find the running back out of the backfield. That'll earn his team a new set of downs.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Well, nearly an interception here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up 3rd down instead.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments, because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Heading left after the handoff. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's 3rd down for the offense. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. Gets some space around the 30. And the ball to the ground. And the defense jumps on the football.
You know, with wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
first down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Important second down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? He gets a chance once, twice. They go back to him a third time. He's still short of the first down. This defense really locking in on that running back every time he touches the football.
So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Quick throw to the left side. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And the Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Testing the right side here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
A nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
The Ducks look to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He'll throw it now. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big pull on the ball and bat it away.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He pulls in the catch. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection. Because you know that you're going to throw, and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
The pass rush closing in. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Becoming a long drive. The 9th play coming up. Back to throw again. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there. Big versus big.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
The ball is loose. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate in a teammate who was able to get on top of him.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Caught near the goal line. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the TCU offense takes the field. They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended on a fumble. They got to shake that off immediately. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB? Going for a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A new set of downs after that completion. And the single back takes the handoff.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. Football comes out. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Makes the defender miss.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Sticking with the running game. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made on the left side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Ducks getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Catch made on the left side.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So they settle for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead, or play it safe. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. He's going to take off. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got his man wide open. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, a great job of coming up with a huge play by this offense. A nice pass by the quarterback, and you look at the time here before we get to the half. They got a real shot here to put a touchdown up on the board.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. QB to the tight end for a completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
And looking to throw now on first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Kurt, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT makes the score 7-3. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off and hopefully defense can get a quick stop. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
This is good pressure by the defense, and it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Horned Frogs will kick this away to begin the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. First down, they're going to throw the football. Fires it to his target. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting into the way of that and knocking it away.
Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a big gain.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every... what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
The gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Caught quickly. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's the target, and it's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And completion makes it second and short. Keeping it on the ground here. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it's picked off in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, TCU.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that previous play. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is coming after him. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And it's taken at the 25. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's looking deep here. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Incompletion makes it second down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Oregon. And they go in front here in the second half.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, results in quick and positive results.
The PAT puts them up 3. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Football is coughed up by the returner deep inside their own 20. Runner falls on the football to prevent the turnover. That could have been a disaster.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And they heave it deep downfield. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Gives it to the back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The pass is intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Ducks. And a pick 6. A monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's escaping the pocket now. Going to try to use his legs here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Nice catch made near the sideline, but they gain nothing on the play.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. Makes a quick catch.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
The Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oregon. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the 4th. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the TCU offense takes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Second down after the incompletion. snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he's able to do.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Pass hauled in near the 10. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible. And the Horned Frogs will try to keep this drive moving. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down and goal upcoming. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense. And it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the 2nd sack in this game.
We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead in the national title.
Remember, a field goal here doesn't do much. So on 4th and goal, they're going for the touchdown. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. No, he stopped short on 4th down. The defense making the play. That should just about secure this victory. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Can they keep it going? They mixed the run and pass beautifully in the last touchdown drive. Pass caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The throw complete to the running back underneath. They've got it, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. And the completion made. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. The Ducks lining up here on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go under heavy pressure, takes a shot. Oh, the pass is picked off. The tackle is made, and now it's official. We have our national champions. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they looked pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Oregon Ducks.